Hey guys, welcome back. It is the 5th of April 2025. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make it 600 today in 7 years. And I'm gonna live stream soon. We are working on a sales funnel and we're gonna think about how we're gonna use the copywriting what we have, how we can translate it to the user interface. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. All right, let's get into announcements. So the upcoming week, there won't be a lot of streams because there's a lot of things to work on behind the scenes. But what you are going to see is that we just continue with the sales funnel. And yeah, so it's going to be a bit dull. And yeah, also, yeah, that's basically it. So let's get into the languages. So we are doing between 10 or 20 vocabulary a day. And besides of that, there's nothing really much going on. It's gonna be this for like maybe 2 or 3 months, but I'm gonna try to do on Saturdays to do some grammar and those kinds of stuff. All right, let's get into the next part, which is the biases. So today I learned about the default effect, also called the status quo. Basically means everything what's familiar, everything what's convenient, that is what you're probably gonna do. So there's a couple of things that you need in mind. Companies do that in favor of you to buy their stuff. So I give you an example. So let's assume a big name like Walmart. And Walmart is a chain in USA and maybe some other countries, I'm not sure. But you used to get a certain item or certain items to go to that place. Well, there might be some kind of local store, maybe around a couple blocks away, that has things for a cheaper stuff and better bulk. But because there's familiarity and you don't want to change the convenience, you will probably go to the Walmart as well. So think about your favorite food. If your favorite food is pizza, you're more likely to get another pizza from the same restaurant than ordering like a pasta from another restaurant. So that's basically what I'm talking about. So when is it good? Well, it's good when things are efficient and they are familiar and they don't get you behind, right? So there's a couple of things that companies also do. They will charge you extra fees and charge you certain things that you actually don't need, but still do because of the default effect or status quo. All right, let's get into the programming. So today we worked on 4 different kinds of resumes because I have different projects. So now I am focusing on these resumes going for a specific job. So I'm putting that resume for that job and that resume for that job because they're targeted to a specific skill. They're not generalized of the skills that I currently have scattered because I have a lot of experience with different things, but now my resume says I'm only focused on one thing. So there's a couple of disadvantages and advantages. The first advantage is that when you are focused, you're specialized, people might hire specialized. But some companies want to have jacks of all trades. So that's why I made different resumes. Also, I made a specific resume for content editor and also made a specific resume for WordPress because that is a real big thing in my country. So yeah, the next thing that we're gonna work on this season, which is very important, is that also we're gonna work on the e-commerce. So why are we doing that? Because there are also jobs for e-commerce here and I might learn a lot just going for that job. So yeah, we'll see. The first job that I get is also the first one that I'm gonna grab, that is anything, any convenient. And then we're gonna roll out our business. Also, we're gonna always check for better jobs on that place because there might be a better job around the corner. You never know, but we'll see what the future will bring. I don't want to be too comfortable with the job, but I want to, be comfortable with the money I'm getting. All right, let's round this video off. I will see you on to the next one. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to see me making 600 today in 7 years. See ya.